The canvas is the foundation of the garment. I like a well constructed canvas. This does add weight to the garment. These aren't light clothings. We're not pulling out the linings, we're not pulling out the interfacings in order to make it light and make it soft. I can make those garments, and I do make those garments, but that's a different coat. That's for your ready-to-wear market. Back in the 80s, we had Armani pulling the canvas out of there to make it soft through the front, but that isn't the essence of a handcrafted garment. A handcrafted garment has shape in its own whenever it comes onto the wearer. It complements his body, but also enhances it by creating shape where there is no shape, particularly at the chest and the waist. This is a nice lightweight canvas. It's tropical weight. I like to use a lightweight canvas even in the heavier coats. I like to keep it quite soft. We add a hair cloth, a wool hair cloth, to the chest. This hair cloth has a spring to it, and that's what helps push our chest out. On the weft, it will accordion, allowing us to push our fullness in. So whenever we baste this on here, after we soak it, we're going to soak it to shrink it. It sort of takes that finish off it, softens it up more. We'll take this and we'll put fullness in here, which will help push our chest out. This is done out here. It's very light, it's very soft. And we cut this on, we put this on in the bias, so we can put a lot of ease into it, a lot of fullness. So we'll take this and soak it. We'll soak it in sort of like lukewarm water. Just sort of like what you bathe the baby in. And there, and I'm just gonna. So I'm just gonna leave it in there. Alright, so our canvas is ready to come out now. Okay. Just hang it over a wire hanger, ready to be left to dry. We're gonna move to cutting the linings next and get our RAF blue lining here. I tend to use Armazine for most of my coats, and twills for my overcoats, or taffeters as well, but Armazine is the preferred because it's like silk, it doesn't wear out. I suppose I did try to have the cutters give me, tailcoats and dinner jackets, the more complicated garments, so I could try those out. We didn't have very many orders, but I did a morning coat and an evening dress tailcoat and a tux. I kind of like making those garments more than regular jackets. I think they pose more of a challenge. There's more handwork going into it with all of that lining. It needs to be hand sewn, and they look more elegant as well on the wearer than any modern suit. I do try to capture it in my own coats in some small way, with the way that I cut them, sort of accentuating the chest and having the lower waist, and keeping it close to the body, particularly on the back. I like it to fit well at the back. So this is where I've marked this. This is where I'm going to machine stitch into here, and then this will get folded into a pleat, which will be the pleat in the centre back. That's to allow movement.